Ahoy! Today we have a bit of an unfortunate topic, and that is the server transfer update. Also, we'll have another video later talking about the spear as a guide, but for now we'll focus on this one. Now, in the first week, New World had very overcrowded servers, and what they offered at that point, what they announced, was that you could switch to other servers, make a character there, and then transfer that one later down the road. At that point, it was basically said that you could just transfer to the server that you wanted to originally be on once the queue is a little bit shorter. Now, they've made some changes to that, and I wanted to go through them and also talk about some problems with that. So first, there is a summary, and they're talking about having some issues with the transfer. That's why they're kind of delaying it a little bit. But they're also talking about the plans on how exactly it's supposed to work. So you log into your character, which means you have to wait in queue first. Then you go to the in-game store, and there you can buy or you can claim your character transfer token that you can use for the character transfer. Then you have to leave your company, so no transferring companies over. You have to remove all sell orders, so nothing stays on the auction house. Everything has to come with you. You basically have to have a clean slate. Same for buy orders. And you must be located in a sanctuary in order to teleport. So it's basically almost as if you're just trying to fast travel in that regard. And after that, when you transfer, what will happen is you'll keep everything in regards to character progression, so level, weapon mastery, tiles, etc. You keep your faction and the progress within the faction that you're in. You keep your inventory and storage, you keep all of your currency, you keep your houses and housing decoration, and you'll keep all quest progress. So the main parts all come with you. What doesn't come with you is your company membership, because you obviously have to cancel it beforehand. All buy and sell orders, which you also have to cancel. And your friends list, unfortunately, also is world specific. It will not transfer, but that kind of makes sense, obviously, because if your friends are on another server, then you wouldn't be able to play with them anyways. And now for the big deal, the one that I think a lot of people will not be happy with. Where can I move my character to? You can move your character to any world in your region, not any other region, just in your region, except you cannot move your character to a full world. You also can't move it to a character, to a world on maintenance, to a character to a world where you already have an existing character. But the full world part is very important here. So I am playing on Utopia, which in the first week used to have the longest queue in the world. I don't think it does anymore, but initially it was just a massive rush onto that server, because it's basically where all Australian and Southeast Asian and New Zealand and whatever else you can think of in this area went to play on. So it was just very, very crowded compared to the other servers all over the world, basically. As a result of that, obviously many people didn't want to sit in queue all day, especially if they were working and didn't have a chance to play that way. So they went to other servers. Some of our company, which is mostly hardcore players, so most of them were just sitting out the queues, but some of them also went to other servers, especially if they had friends that they also wanted to play in that didn't have the chance to no-life the game right from the start. So those players were planning to transfer back over to the server, to Utopia, once that is all over, once that they're able to. So they would just level on another server, play with their friends, and then move back once the server transfer is live. They can't do that now because you can't move your character to a full world. This is especially unfortunate because on Utopia specifically, I can say that character creation, I think, is still disabled as far as I'm aware, but there isn't even a queue anymore. So even on the weekend, it's not even a problem to get into the game. So I really am not sure why they're handling it this way. I think character transfers is not something that would like drastically happen on a large scale everywhere. I think there are select people that would transfer back over to the original server, but I think there would also be people that have kind of found their home on another server and want to stay on that. But kind of locking them from moving over is very annoying. I guess it's to kind of prevent people from creating a character on another server and then just using the transfer to get on the server they want to, like if they want to create a new server. But I think if you have a character that already existed for a while, there should be an option to transfer that anyways, because that is basically what people were expecting to be the case when they created their characters on other servers. So I'm hoping they will implement some exception for that and allow everyone in that situation to transfer to the crowded servers as well, the one that are currently considered full. Again, they don't even have a queue for the most part anyways, but I don't know. There might be some in other regions that still have significant queues. Then there's a question here, will there be opportunities to transfer again if I choose the wrong world? that is possible, but it will require additional token. So this is something that you won't be able to get for free, very likely. They're saying our team will continue monitoring world populations, queue times, and will evaluate the need for an additional wave of server transfer tokens to be given out for free. So if it looks like we need that again, they might do it, but I honestly doubt it. After we assure players have had plenty of time to find the right server for them, we will later make server transfer tokens available for purchase in Storm. We'll give notice ahead of time when tokens are changing to a paid service. So yeah, it's a bit of an awkward situation. They're saying they're still working on it, trying to give us the best possible experience, and hopefully they find a solution for this particular thing, because obviously it would affect quite a few people that don't want to be on the server they're on right now and want to be with their friends on the highly populated servers. I know the replies to the thread are also full of frustration from like bigger streamers and stuff as well, who are planning to switch over later. So I think, yeah, it's completely understandable. I think there should be a way for them to somehow get into those servers when they've already played for a while. Anyways, that's just my 2 cents on this. Again, there will be a spear guide later today, so feel free to stick around for that. If you're new to the channel, feel free to hit the sub button and maybe the bell so you get notified of it. And other than that, I hope to see you on the next one later. SLOTH out.